The last thing I need is this little small head swimming in the abyss of clothing and chunkiness all over. Hey sis, welcome back to my channel. I am Yanique, and today we are going to be talking about how to style this aviator coat. I had a couple of you reach out to me on Instagram saying that you also picked up the coat, but you weren't quite sure how to style it. Now, I'm not just going to be showing you more items to buy to go with this coat, okay? That is not the aim of this video. I'm going to be breaking down the things that I look for when I'm putting pieces together, so it'll give you more of a framework to follow when you are styling outfits, specifically for this coat, but for other coats like this. Now, in my last video, we discussed how to find your style and dress better in 2023. And in that video, one of the things that I talked about was knowing your body shape and finding the proportions that fit you or that you prefer. Since we're working with an oversized coat, the hemline stops at my natural waist. And I think that is a reason why some of our sisters are getting kind of caught up with styling this one. Because it's oversized, but it's not long, it's a little tricky. I'm going to create breaks that are going to draw the eye to certain points that enhance my body. I approach this in 3 ways. It's going to be at the hemline of the coat. It's going to be cropped, so above, high-waisted above the hemline of the coat, or it's going to be real long. I'm talking like to my ankles long. I do have a smaller waist in proportion to my hips and my thighs, right? I got a lot of stuff happening downstairs. I'm usually like a US 6, US 8. We tiptoe in more and more into that US 8. I have been in the gym, girl, so we'll see if I go back towards the US 6. But don't get me wrong, I love it here. Let's stay focused. Let me show you an examples of actual outfits that I would wear with this coat. I think the most universally flattering way to style this coat that's going to work for a lot of different body types is if you create that break with the stop point of the coat, so at the hemline of the coat. So keeping that principle in mind, the first outfit that I put together is this one. I decided to go with a chunky green sweater. It's this one that I have on now. It's very neon. So we're following those winter trends of winter brights, right? We talked about that in our fall winter trends video. But this is another chunky oversized piece, but it's not too chunky where it's so much bulk that we look top heavy. It doesn't feel heavy because we have that natural stopping point where the sweater and the jacket are stopping at the same point. So that is where your eye kind of naturally gets drawn to. And because we are keeping volume at the bottom, still slim fit throughout though, right? Like these are not overly baggy jeans. They're still slim fit throughout my thighs and then give us bagginess at the very bottom of my body, my feet, paired with the chunkiness. It's all balanced. Do you see what I'm doing there? Let me show you how to do this another way. The more refined, dressier option to this is going to be this outfit where this is actually a dress. This mesh top that you see is actually a dress, but I tucked it into these wide leg pants. So we're still drawing your eye to my waist. That is where that natural break is. And then the oversized coat is more of like decor. It's here for function, but fashion too. It's the cherry on top of this outfit, especially when you wear it like, you know, a little off shoulder. I find that this type of styling looks the best for me, for my preference. On my body type, I don't feel lost in it. If I do anything that's like overly chunky head to toe, I do start to feel lost in the midst of that. And I do have a small head. So the last thing I need is this little small head swimming in the abyss of clothing and chunkiness all over. No, we're gonna snatch the waist. And snatching the waist does not mean that you have to always be like belting something, although I do like a good belt. But like I said before, another way for you to go about this is keeping that hemline long. I'm going to create that length using this 2-piece hot pink. We're here for the color. Again, it's a winter bright, okay? Hot pink Zara set that I picked up a couple months ago. But this Zara set, even though it's 2 pieces, because it is a set, both are exactly the same color, it is creating more of like a jumpsuit look. So it looks like, or gives the impression of being one piece. I think this is another universal way to style this because it is elongating your body, because again, it looks like a jumpsuit with that color. I love this approach of styling these type of coats because it is pretty effortless. So if you are still trying to find your style or find quick ways to put things together while you're still developing your style, this is a really good option. Another version of this is with a black slip dress. Doesn't have to be black. This one just is. I have done this slip dress so many ways. I actually showed you 7 ways that I wore this slip dress last year over on Instagram. So I'll throw that in there really quickly. It creates that same like elongating effect that allows the natural stopping point of the jacket to still give us that, like, you know, what waist situation going on. But to further enhance the what waist energy, I belted it. This girl is giving body. She's giving figure. These outfits look the best on me. I'm still comfortable, but I'm still giving body yaddy yaddy, and I'm still covered. A comfortable modest hit, right up my alley. And this leads us to the last way that I like to wear or style this coat, which is pairing it with cropped items to give that same effect that belting the slip dress gave us. What waist action, okay? There are 2 different ways that I approach this. So the first way was with this really flirty dress. I love this dress, so comfortable. But you can see in that waist, it has that ruched effect that like drape right in the waist. It cinches in that waist to a point. So it's going to give us that natural what waist hourglass figure because it flares out at the bottom. Perfect balance to accentuate my natural body, right? And I keep saying natural body, it just hit me. I'm not saying like natural body as in no surgery. I don't have surgery, but that's not what I mean, like my natural figure. Nah, I'm not trying to shade nobody. If you got a little nip and tuck, honey, or a little recomposition of some fat, I am not here to judge you. But anyway, let's focus. So this dress already has the detailing at that waist that draws the eye to that narrow part. And because it flares out in the skirt, that's giving us the width at the bottom. Then you add the oversized jacket on top, gives us more of that width in the shoulders. Perfect balanced outfit. But I'm gonna kick it up just a little bit and we're gonna belt it. And I'm just belting this one because y'all know that I'm obsessed with these zebra boots, and I did want to pull out some more of the brown tones. I wanted to add a little bit more warmth to it. So I added this round belt, and I am in a hat era. This era is Yanique wears hats. So I put on this brown beret that I picked up recently from Shein. I'll make sure to link that one down below because that is a new purchase. Now I'm going to pull back out those wide leg leather pants to show you the next way to do this with, and it is with a cropped sweater. Now this crop sweater, it sits just above the hemline of, or the waistband of those leather pants. I do have on like a black shirt underneath that, but if I did not, you would see like just a tiniest amount of midriff. And you know, I love a midriff, okay? I only put the black shirt underneath it so y'all won't say, it's too cold for that. That's the only reason, because you know I love a midriff, okay? So this crop length sweater, it achieves that same effect as belting the slip dress did, as belting the fun and flirty dress did, where it is a natural break to draw the eyes to the narrowest part of my body. Those wide leg pants are going to do the same thing like it did in the other outfit, where it's going to add a little bit more volume down at the bottom. I put a print, the same zebra print boots up underneath here to add just a little bit more interest into this outfit so it didn't seem too flat. Even though we're playing with color, I do like to add a pattern or a little subtle twist here and there so that the outfit doesn't feel flat. We like to mix it up, okay? So we have the interest going on at the bottom. We're drawing the eye to that natural break created between the crop top and the leather pant waistline. And then we're adding on the coat, the same coat on top of it, which just balances out this look. It is still comfortable. It's still achieving quite a few trends here, but in a way where I am not going to feel completely out of my element or lost amongst all of this clothing. So I hope that these different examples can help you when you are pulling items that you already have in your closet or when you're shopping to build that wardrobe. I would highly recommend that you watch How to Find Your Style and Dress Better in 2023 if you are still going through the process of what does your style look like for you and how to build a wardrobe that works for you. Subscribe if you've made it all the way here and you have not yet, and I'll see you over there. Bye.